The primary sex organ testes in males and ovaries in female. They are responsible to produce the gamete, sperm and ova. The process by which the formation of sperm will take place, that process is called spermatogenesis. In testes, the immature male germ cells, spermatogonia, produce sperm by spermatogenesis that begins at puberty. The spermatogonia present on the inside wall of seminiferous tubules multiply by mitotic division and increase in number. Each spermatogonium is diploid and contains 46 chromosomes. Some of the spermatogonia, they are called primary spermatocyte, periodically undergoes meiosis. A primary spermatocytes complete the first meiotic division, reduction division, leading to the formation of two equal haploid cells, that is called secondary spermatocytes, which have only 23 chromosomes each. The secondary spermatocytes undergo the second meiotic division to produce four equal haploid spermatids. The spermatids are transformed into spermatozoa by the process that is called spermiogenesis. After spermiogenesis, sperm heads becomes embedded in the Sertoli cells and are finally released from the seminiferous tubules by the process of spermiation. In this way, the process of spermatogenesis takes place in human male. Now we are going to discuss about the process of oogenesis. The process of formation of mature female gamete is called oogenesis, which is markedly different from spermatogenesis. Oogenesis is initiated during the embryonic development stage when a couple of million gametes, mother cells oogonia, are formed. Within each fetal ovary, no more oogonia are formed and added after birth. These cells start division and enter into prophase 1 of the meiotic division and gets temporarily arrested at that stage, as is called primary spermatocytes. Each primary oocytes then gets surrounded by a layer of granulosa cells and is called the primary follicle. A large number of these follicles degenerate during the phase from birth to puberty. Therefore, at puberty, only 60,000 to 80,000 primary follicles are left in each ovary. The primary follicles get surrounded by more layer of granulosa cells and a new theca and are called secondary follicles. The secondary follicles soon transform into a tertiary follicle, which is characterized by a fluid-filled cavity called antrum. The theca layer are organized in an inner theca interna and an outer theca externa. It is important to draw your attention that it is at this stage the primary oocyte within the tertiary follicle grows in size and completes its first meiotic division. It is an unequal division resulting in the formation of a large haploid secondary oocytes and a tiny first polar body. The secondary oocytes remain bulk of the nutrients-rich cytoplasm of the primary oocytes. At present, we are not very certain about this. What is the future of first and second polar body? The tertiary follicles further changes into the mature follicle or Graafian follicle. The secondary oocytes forms a new membrane called zona pellucida surrounding it. The Graafian follicles now rupture to release the secondary oocytes from the ovary by the process of ovulation. In this way, the formation of egg cell takes place in human female.